Today we're making vision boards, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm on the floor today because we are making vision boards and I want it to spread out a little bit, and it's a little bit easier when you're sitting on the floor. A vision board is a great way for you to be able to get the things that you want for the rest of the year and beyond. But the one I made is basically for the next 6 months, but also going forward into the next 3 or 5 years. So in this video, I have some tips for you, the practicality of it, how to put one together, how to find pictures, also what types of things should you put in your vision board, and then how to make it work for you in the end once you have it all done. So let's get started. So the first thing you can do is to download this sheet. There's a link in the description below, and it has different prompts, and you can see I've filled out the bottom and I put a few notes. It has a bunch of different prompts that will help you decide what kinds of things you want to put on your vision board. So go through this sheet, and then once you have a list of things, I've highlighted the ones that I really want to put on my vision board. Then we're going to go and find photos. Now, traditionally, we would go to magazines, flip through, and kind of find the photos, the pictures of things, the words even, that inspire us, and add those to our vision board. Lily Singh has a really great video on this. She's gone through magazines. This is a vision board that I made after watching that video. The thing that I like about this is that you were drawn to things that you wouldn't think about. When I was flipping through my magazines, it was this French one, and I kept coming back to this one page, and I couldn't understand why. It was about a book that I had already read in English, and I didn't know why that it just kept coming back to this page. And then looking closer, I saw that it said Scottish Highlands in French. That has been on my vision boards for the last few years, so I cut those out and put them on that one. But this one really isn't working for me much anymore. When I bought my Bloom wall calendar, this came with it, and so it was a great kind of backdrop to put all these things on. But I wanted to make something like my 2020 vision board. Now this vision board is highly focused on travel and going places and seeing people, so you can imagine that I didn't do a lot of things on that vision board. So I left it up, but it's still kind of sitting there making me feel like I'm less than because I can't do all these things on my vision board, so I made a new one. But you can see on my 2020 vision board that there is a little cottage in the Scottish Highlands, and Scotland is on here like 4 times, but we'll get to that in a minute. What I suggest is to go to Google with this sheet, Google some of these words that you've written down, and then hit images and scroll through the images and find one that jumps out at you, the ones that really inspire you. I just take a screenshot. Now, you have to be respectful of the people who have taken these photos because these are other people's artwork. But if you're just taking a screenshot and using it for your vision board, it's okay as long as you're not using it for any other purpose. And here I am again searching for a little cottage in Scotland. Instagram is also a really great place to look for photos. You can check hashtags or search for words that you've put on your sheet. And then print them out. I suggest printing them on a stiffer piece of paper than just regular computer paper, but you can use whatever you have on hand. I actually use photo paper because I find the quality of the print is a little bit better on photo paper, but use whatever you have on hand and just print them out. So you can just print them out and get this vision board on your wall. What I like to do is to actually arrange them in Photoshop or any other photo editing, and just bring them all in and kind of arrange them on a canvas the same size as your sheet of paper, so that you just print out that sheet and you can stick it directly onto your vision board. Alternatively, if you're more paper-based, print them all out, cut them, and then you can shuffle them around with your hands and try to find the best place for each photo. I like to have mine all aligned and straight, but not necessarily the same size, and some of them will stick out just to give a little bit more interest to the vision board. And the ones that are more important to me, like this is my hometown and I haven't been there in 2 years, so this one has a prominent place, plus I also want to visit Scotland, so those are big. And also I want to have a calm Christmas, so that is also big and takes up more room. I wouldn't mind having personal cook as well, who comes once or twice a week to cook meals for my family, so she's kind of big. But yeah, so the most important things are sort of in the middle and bigger, and then the smaller goals and dreams can go around the outside. You can stick your pictures any way you want. You can use dried adhesive like these. I use my little photo squares, but you can also use a glue stick. Oh, there's Scotland again. I swear, Scotland, it's everywhere. Here is me setting up my vision board. You can kind of get an idea of what's in my head as I try to move things around and get them positioned in the way that I like. If you are enjoying this video so far, please give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Next week, I will be back with some productivity tips for you. Okay, let's keep going. So now the most important thing. What are you going to do with your vision board? It's great to make one, but the most important thing is to have it somewhere prominent so that you see it every day, and these dreams and goals are front and center on your wall, in your face, every day so that you can see it. You want to give it importance. Your brain has to realize that it has value and it is important to you. Ideally, you want to frame it and put it somewhere prominent and special. Mine, it's on my office wall. You've probably seen it behind me in my videos. It's right by my door when I leave my room so that I see it every time I walk out. Ideally, you want it to be framed, but if you don't have a frame that fits, just Mac tack it to the wall just for now. Get it up because you don't want it sitting waiting for a frame and then it doesn't get up, and by the time it does get up, those dreams are old. Just do it, get it on the wall, even if it's just Scotch tape for now. There's that word, there's that word again. This video is just about Scotland. Scotland. See, it's already starting to come true. I didn't want to get back to Scotland. Once I go see my family, Scotland is next up. Unless they let me into Scotland before they let me into Canada. Anyway, back to making sure that your vision board is prominent, where you can see it. It has importance and value in a frame or whatever. It's on your wall, you're going to see it every day. And that will tell your brain, these are important. And if it's important in your brain, then you will start to do things, tasks, everything you need to make your visions and dreams come true. Go download your sheet, brainstorm some of the things that you want to put on your vision board, and get started today. When you make yours, if you post it on Instagram, make sure you tag me at Kara Vincents. I want to see your vision board, and I'll also share it on stories. Next week, I have some productivity tips for you so that you can get more done and check things off of your to-do list. And don't forget to tag me on your vision board. I want to see it. Okay, you have battery. Oh, that's cold. Okay, look at the freaking camera. What did you get yourself? I don't even know what I was talking about. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. You can do that here by clicking on my little face. Here are 2 more videos that I think you'll like. If you made it this far, leave me the unicorn emoji in the comments below. That's Scotland's national animal. Have a fantastic day and happy planning.